Hi everyone, Lee Magpie here, and today we've got something brand new from Jurassic World, and this is, I'm going to say the name first, the Carcharodontosaurus. I'm hoping I have pronounced that right. It's quite a tricky name to pronounce, and this is new from Mattel, and this is the new packaging from Mattel, and this is the Jurassic World Dino Escapes Mega Destroyers. And then the long name. The packaging is really cool. We've obviously got a whole new packaging. It's got blue. Yeah, a really cool picture of blue. The logo for Dino Escapes looks really nicely done as well. And obviously we've got a new species. We'll check out all that when we get it out on the package. When we get it out on the packaging, it also comes with an accessory. They're keeping with the theme with this try and buy before you buy. It's got some chomping action by pressing the button, and the packaging has got all this damage, like breaking through the fence with some sunset and some pteranodons in the background, and I just think overall the packaging looks really cool, and it's really nice to see a new species. But overall the new species even comes with an accessory, which is really cool. And Dino Escapes reminds me of either the dinosaurs are escaping, which this is a mechanism which traps the dinosaur, or it could also be the humans escaping. So I think the concept of the title Dino Escape sounds really cool. The name Mega Destroyers sounds really cool as well, and it's for 4 and plus. And overall I think the packaging's really cool. As you can see there, the broken fence looks really nice with some mountains and trees in the background. They've kept the theme of trying before you buy, like I said. And it's just really nice that we've got a new species with a new accessory. On the back of the box, it shows you the dinosaur in looking really cool on the back. And it shows you how it breaks out of the, I'm going to call it like the trap, what goes around its mouth. And the new Stegosaurus looks really cool. So as soon as I get my hands on that, I will do a review. The colours look really nice and earthy. It's also compatible with the Jurassic World Facts app, and during all my reviews I will show you the code so you can scan it into your Jurassic World Facts app. And yeah, there isn't much more. The Jurassic World logo looks really nicely done as well, and I don't know why they've got a big picture of blue on the packaging, but it looks really cool. And this figure also retails for $26.99, and it's out in Smyths now. So it's quite nice for Smyths to get something new out a bit quicker than usual, because this is on the website, and not long after it being on the website it actually got released. And I think $26.99 is quite good, because you do get the accessory as well. And yeah, and I think it's very random as well that the fact that they've come out with a new species, and they've also gone out the way to sculpt like a trap accessory to go around the mouth. And they're also doing the theme with this like kind of accessory with some of the other dinosaurs coming out. So they've got one for the T-Rex as well. And yeah, there isn't really much more I can say, other than I'm really excited to get it out the packaging. It's a very unusual species as well, and it's quite simplistic. So without further ado, I will get this out the packaging, and I will link it in the description box down below. And I have some other Jurassic World content coming out soon as well. So please like and subscribe to my channel for more toy related stuff from Jurassic World and a mixed range of toys on my channel. And yeah, there isn't much more I can say, so I'm going to stop going on. I'm going to get this cool figure out of the packaging. So everyone, I've got the Carcharodontosaurus out of the packaging. I am hoping I've still pronounced that right. And my overall thoughts on it is it looks absolutely awesome. And first I'm going to show you the accessory, which is the trap. The trap accessory, and obviously it just opens like that and breaks off, which I will show you that to do a full proper review. And it's quite nicely sculpted actually. It's just a normal plastic. It's got like this silver colour, and that's just like to represent metal. It'd be really cool to do like a repaint on this to make it look a bit rusty, or just even a bit more shinier. But I kind of like this matte feel to it, and it's got quite a lot of detail on it. Some little ridges around here and ridges around there. And it just opens up like that. And this bit goes at the top, and then this bit goes at the bottom. Like that, and it clicks on, as simple as that. And then I will show you it breaking off in a sec. But yeah, that's the accessory. It's the same on that side and that side. And now we're going to have a look at this awesome figure. So my overall thoughts on it is it looks absolutely awesome. It's quite simplistic in design wise, as it has got loads of detail in it, but not as much as other figures. The coloured scheme's really nice. It's got this sand colour with a brown chocolatey, like a chocolate brown colour, and then it's got a little bit of orange, which is like a brick orange going throughout these stripes here. And then that's pretty much it for coloured scheme, and it's the same on that side as well. And the face sculpt is done really nice as well, but the eye is quite, I don't know, it doesn't feel like it looks really threatening, to be fair. Obviously if you saw this in real life it would be, but it looks quite, I don't know, it looks quite gentle in a sense. I don't know why. I just think it's because it's got not loads of like indivits, and like it doesn't have like an angry face, if that makes sense. But I'm sure if you met it, you would be scared. But yeah, the face sculpt is done quite nice. As you can see there, it's got a really little brown eye. And this brown is the similar brown to this brick brown on the side here. It's very unusual the way they've done the striping. I just think that the pattern looks really cool, a bit unusual. It's got like this really nice wavy effect. The face sculpt is done quite nice, but still simple. It's got some nice texturing around the jawline here. I like how the top of the head has got this really nice triangle shape with this texturing of lumps and bumps, like tiny little spikes. Kind of reminds me of like, this would be like its skull spikes and with like bones, but it might be just rough skin. And then it's got these nice little spans, what are quite flexible at the top of the head here, and going down to the back onto the button as well, which is obviously sculpted to match the skin texture. And then the spikes go down to its back and lower back onto the tail, and then the tail has a bit of striping as well. And yeah, the mouth is quite nicely done as well. The teeth are quite jaggedy and are hidden when you close the mouth. Normal sculpted tongue, nice flesh coloured, and yeah, there's the top of the mouth. I just think that Mattel does a good job on these figures overall. And I just really like the texturing of the lumps and spikes, because that's the only bit what has quite a lot of definition, is the tops here, and a little bit of around the mouth and here. Other than that, it's quite plainish. And yeah, there isn't no colouring underneath the belly. It's just basically brown, orange, and sand, like a sand colour. And these are the claws. The claws are not painted on the feet. and not painted on the hands, which is easily done. It would have been nice if they could have actually added this brown onto the claws, or even the bottom ones. I know they usually miss out the claws at the front, but on the feet that's a bit different. And yeah, the articulation's pretty much the same, so it can move its arms up and down, it can move its arms out like that, it can do running action like that, and it can swivel its ankles or feet at the bottom, which is really nice if you want to pose it a different way. It can move the thighs in and out. I think it would have also been kind of cool if they could have added some of this brown going down on the legs, because it kind of cuts off from there to there, but still it's not a real big deal. And then the tail moves as well, so it's on a ball joint, the tail, so you can actually turn it around like that, and you can move it up like that, down like that, side to side. So it's got some really cool posability on this figure. It stands real steady. So some figures dip down, and like from the past, some of the figures from the line, they used to like dip down, especially on the Spinosaurus. But now they've started to fix this, so you can actually do that and it won't dip down and fall down. Especially if you wanted them just to sit on your shelf, it was a bit of a pain. But they fixed the problem, which is really nice. And what else I've really noticed is obviously they sculpted the button like all the other figures, but this button has got a soft material, so you can actually press down on the button and it's quite squishy. So you can see how my finger squishes into that. That's quite unusual why they've done that. But the chomping action is basically like that, so it dips its head down and opens its jaw, and that looks really cool. It's really nice and smooth, so you could do some really good play purposes with this. You could lower it even further down like that and make it look like it's about to pick up its prey and grab it from the floor, or just have a nice drink of water. And it can stand loads of different ways. It can lower down like that, it can be higher like that, it can just stand like how it usually stands. And now I'm going to show you the accessory. So you put the accessory on as simple as this, and we're going to try and make it Dino escape, as it says on the packaging. So you press down the button and it just simply breaks out like that, and it'll thrash its head around until it decides to get off, and it's not seem to want to come off, but that's how it seems to work. I'm going to quickly just do that again. So if you wanted it to smash out a little bit quicker than that, I would recommend maybe not putting it fully on like that, and then it'll just go and smash out. It kind of gets stuck on the little spikes on its head, but I kind of like that because it's not going to fully just come straight off. So you've got some really good play purposes with this figure. It's good for all purposes, to be fair. I think it's really cool, and it's just nice to have a little bit of an accessory. Yeah, you have to pay a little bit more money, but I think it is worth. I do think it's worth having. So yeah, that's a really cool accessory. And there isn't really much more I can say. It's quite a tall figure. It's not small. So even if it was 26 quid, it would probably be worth it, just because it is quite a bigger figure. And yeah, there isn't much more I can say. I really love the accessory. I really love the fact that we've got another species. I like the fact that it's come out quite quick for us, for the UK. I love the coloured scheme. I like the simplicity of it. I love the articulation. So basically, I love everything about this figure. The only tiny little downfall I have is that I wish that the paint app went a little bit on the leg. It's like they've concentrated on the top and then just missed a little bit out at the bottom. But for them to come out with this for the first time, new sculpt, new species, and an accessory, they've done such a brilliant job. And no doubt they'll come out with another colour with the same accessory, because Mattel's very known for doing just repaints. And I will link it in the description box down below, and I have more Jurassic World stuff coming up soon. Oh, quickly before I go, I will show you the scan code. I almost missed that out. Can't believe that I almost missed it out. So there is the scan code. So pause away and scan away. There's the Jurassic World symbol there. You can see the freckling a little bit more on the feet as well. So yeah, that's my overall thoughts. I think it's a really cool figure. So new species. Well, not new species, but new species what they've come out for Mattel. New accessory. They've got some really cool stuff coming up soon and coming out soon. And I can't wait. So please like and subscribe to my channel for more toy related stuff. I will link this in the description box down below. It is $26.99 from Smyths. And if you are from the UK and you're a massive Jurassic World fan, I would recommend going there and collecting this dinosaur. Or if you're just a dinosaur fan, overall, I would recommend going to go get this figure. Now, it's especially cool for kids. And yeah, there isn't much more I can say. So I will see you on the next one, guys. Bye.